short clip by Bishop Dag Heward-Mills Ministries. Discover how God can change your life forever.
Oh, number 6. Watch and pray, because all things are possible this year. Jesus said, Father, my Father, with you all things are possible. How many know that sometimes it's possible? Sometimes you go and ask somebody for a job and you say, look, if you really want to employ me, you can employ me. How many know that if they want to employ you, they can employ you? It's possible. And Jesus came to his Father and said, Lord, I know that all things are possible with thee. With thee. Therefore, let this cup pass away. Mercy. But this year, many impossible things shall be possible because of your prayer. Don't depend on pastors to pray for you. Sometimes pastors, they also don't pray. You see them sitting here as if they are spiritual. Sometimes they've forgotten to pray and they just came. May you be washed by the blood of the Lamb, pastors. They are also human beings. They also have wives and they have problems. And they also sleep. Me, I've prayed and slept. Sometimes you see me, I'm sitting like that. When I open my eyes, morning has come. In the night, from the night, I'm sitting there like a statue. So you pray. Don't think of any pastor praying for you. Pray yourself. And the last reason is because there is a cup that you must drink. And if that cup starts to come to you, if you have not prayed, you cannot survive it. Yeah. There is a cup. You see, pastors, we love to prophesy good things. But I tell you, the real life is made up of good and evil, day and night, light and darkness. And many pastors prophesy many great things. But you must know the reality that there is a cup of bitterness, sadness, sorrow, pain. And it is all part of God's will for you. Is it not true? It's all part of God's will. Yes. It makes you a better person. Some of you had one boyfriend and he disciplined you in a certain way. It has changed you. Since then you've become humble. Some of you had one or two girlfriends. Now you have become cooler. Some of you, God is going to give you a certain disciplinarian to marry you the way you are, so that he can bring you to line. Mercy. But I tell you, the darkness is good for us as the light. Yeah. It makes you humble. Jesus, when he was lying on the cross, naked, they had shed all his clothes. And the people who were at the cross were women. All the men had gone home. It was women who came to the cross. He was lying on the cross like that. Brothers had gone home and women were Mary Magdalene, Joseph, and Salome. 4 women. They were the ones at the cross. It was that. Coolly. Hey! Humility. Humility is good. When NDC were thrown out of power 8 years ago, they were surprised. And they became humble. They started doing door-to-door evangelism. Hey! A president who is doing door-to-door campaign. Professor Mills. Humble. He was doing door-to-door evangelism. He met my wife at Dansoman on door-to-door. And he said, I hope I have your vote. Because he's her teacher. Door-to-door. NPP, now that they are out, through darkness, they may also start door-to-door evangelism and other forms of campaign with the masses. Yeah. Because President Kufuor, he used to do door-to-door and other type of campaign. My pastor met him in Takwa. He was in Takwa doing campaign. I tell you, they stayed in the same place. With small cars. Not this big convoy with the latest Land Cruisers. Now. So darkness is good. The cup that you drink, when you start drinking, Drink it. Oh, put small sugar in and drink all. Christians, let us stop expecting only to have victory and happiness. Life has pain. Life has cups that you must drink in order for God's will to be done in your life. And that's why you must pray more of God's will rather than your will to be done. There are some experiences, sometimes even divorce, pain, death, trials, sickness, difficulties that you must go through in order to become who you are supposed to become. Through it all, God works out his perfect plan. Through the sufferings of Christ on the cross today, you and I are standing in a church today, 2,000 years later. How many of us are alive today? There are more dead human beings than living human beings. We are all going to be dead soon. One day, we'll either be in heaven or hell. But through Christ's suffering, through him drinking the cup that he had to drink, we are all experiencing salvation. So pray, so that when God gives you a cup to drink, you just take it and drink it all. And don't say, I can't take this anymore. Take it. Take it 1. Take it 2. When I say take it, you shout 1. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. 4 is enough. 4 is enough. The cup is empty. And you have drank your medicine. This year is a year of possibilities. Every impossible thing that was impossible to you last year, you shall accomplish it. You shall pass through tribulation and difficulty and trial, but at the end of it, God will bring you through smiling and rejoicing for the glory of God. Give the Lord a clap offering and you may stand to your feet.